Here we are out here in the Florida scrub looking for an amazing, amazing animal. Today we're on the trail of the gopher tortoise. The scrub habitat is the ideal place for these gopher tortoises to dig their burrows. That's because of the sandy, dry soil that is found in these areas. This is the perfect soil for them to dig their burrows. These burrows sometimes 20 or 30 feet deep. Amazing structures. The difficulty is not in finding the burrows. The difficulty is not getting distracted. Y'all gotta see this. See these little, what look like little vines coming up right here? These are not vines. This is the web of the purse web spider. This is so cool. The spider lives down in the ground. It makes this web that looks like these vines. It lives down in the ground. Now, if an insect comes crawling along and wants to climb up this tree, if it happens to climb on one of these webs, it sends out, as it begins to touch that web, it sends out little vibrations down that web that cause the spider to come up the web on the inside and bite the insect through the webbing, tear the webbing open, pull the insect inside so they can eat it. But to look at it, this is like so camouflaged, so invisible. To look at this, I mean, it just looks like some vines that are trying to grow up the tree. Absolutely amazing. So here we go. As we're looking for gopher tortoise, that is Gopher Tortoise Poo. You can see their main diet consists of grasses and forbs, pretty much just vegetable matter, plant matter. But those little tiny tight pellets of grass, that is definitely Gopher Tortoise Poo. However, this is really dry, so this isn't fresh. So hopefully there's some around here. We know they're living in the area. We've seen the burrows. Now we just got to go find them. Do gopher tortoises sometimes live in duplexes? Apparently so. Notice the sandy area outside in front of, almost like a patio in front of the gopher tortoise burrow. This is an area that captures sunlight. Imagine it like a solar panel, a solar dish. And this allows the gopher tortoise in the morning time to come out and bask in this area, soaking up heat. Not just the gopher tortoise, but lots of the animals, lots of the reptiles and amphibians that the gopher tortoise provides shelter for. Now, the gopher tortoises are not the only animals in this scrub. You hear the rustling, you see the flit, and you wonder, what is that thing that's zipping like lightning in and around the scrub? Well, that, my friends, is a lizard. That lizard is called the six-line race runner. Now, the best way to catch it is to try to use your finger, tap, 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 to try to mimic the bobbing of a competing lizard. And then you move your hand a little bit closer, and hopefully he comes towards your hand because he thinks it's a rival. Often he's eating a snack, and he loses interest, and he goes away. But you still got to keep trying. I quit. So this is the six-line race runner. Probably one of the most insanely fast lizards out there. After multiple attempts at trying to catch this thing, I gave up and decided, let me just see if I can catch it on video. Absolutely beautiful animal. Crazy, crazy fast. Oh well. I guess it's back on the trail of the gopher tortoise. But finding one did not take long. And who says tortoises are slow? Oh, hang on. Come here, sweetie. Come here, sweetie. Come here. Whoa. All right. Now this is a gopher tortoise. Just an amazing animal. Keystone species in these scrub habitats. Her burrows, as she digs down, you got some sand on you, sweetie. As she digs down, and she'll build these burrows down into the ground, and they'll go 20, 30 feet down. And those burrows provide shelter during times of, well, some animals that live with the gopher tortoise, like the gopher frog and certain insects. Other animals that will just take advantage of like abandoned gopher tortoise burrows, such as some of the mammals that will dig down in there, rattlesnakes that will live there. They'll get down in those burrows. And a lot of animals, when fires come through this area, these scrub habitats are a fire climax environment. Easy, sweetie, you're okay. And literally they will, during times of fire, those animals will dive down into those burrows for protection from those fires. Something on the lines of 80 or more different species all benefit from the gopher tortoise burrow. If the gopher tortoise is not there, then a lot of these ecosystems would just collapse. And that's part of what makes them a keystone species. Now she's probably over there heading toward her burrow, so I'm gonna go ahead and put her down, and we're gonna let her go and head in toward her burrow. She was heading this way. I'm gonna put her back, and there she goes. Those are fantastic animals. Wow, the gopher tortoise. Man, there's just that one little turtle, and you don't think things, I mean, all these stereotypes about tortoises being slow. She was not slow. Or tortoise is like, ooh, I'm afraid I'm gonna, she did not cover up. She had those armored scales on her legs, but man, she was not afraid of anything. She was out there getting her meals, living her life, digging those burrows, providing habitat for all of these animals. Between fire and gopher tortoise, that's what keeps the scrub habitat alive. Just amazing, amazing animals. Hey, I'm Gregg Thompson, and I'll see you on the trail.